Alright, what's up, family? Today we are installing an actual screen because the windows don't have screens on them. So this is called Screen Tight. As you can see, as you zoom in, it's a kit curtains, it's screen tight. Another thing I like about this thing here is it tells you right there everything you need. Additional items needed. Screen roller knife, that will be that right there. Or other screen roller tools. Tape measure, obviously right there. And a hacksaw, that will be that. Some people don't have all these tools, so let me run everything down to you. Yes, you will need a tape measure. That's number one. You need a tape measure. You need a roller knife because you gotta be able to put your screen to roll it in. You may need your screen spleen, but as you can see, this already have them in them already. So you're gonna be popping this out, putting a screen in, and then popping this back in. So you don't need the screen spleen, but it's good to have it. So you're gonna need a screen. I particularly like the ones that's called sunshade because the sunshade screen, these here, you can see out, but people can't see in. It's almost like having a tint on your window. It's really great to have. So you definitely need a screen. Obviously that makes sense with this here. You need a tape measure, roller knife, hacksaw to be able to cut this stuff here, or some really good shears to cut it if you don't have a hacksaw. Now me, I'm not using neither this or this. I'm gonna actually use my multi-saw. It cuts metal. That's gonna be even easier. So if you have that, that makes it that much easier. Now let me show you what I'm talking about over here. As you can see, all the windows, none of them have screens on them. When you're purchasing a house, you definitely wanna make sure your windows have screens on them. They don't always, but if it don't, that should be a reason you add a discount to your purchase price. Or if the screens are damaged beyond repair. That, it ain't a big discount, but it's something you can add into to let the realtor know, hey, these screens are damaged beyond repair, or they don't have screens. You add that into your purchase price. All right, so I've already measured horizontal, which is gonna be my 30.5 inches, and my vertical is gonna be 29 1/4. So like I told you, you could use the hacksaw. That's what the instructions, most common people have a hacksaw. And you can even use the metal shears. They work as well because everybody don't have every tool. But like I said, what I'm using is a Sawmax. Makes my job that much more easier. So here we go. I'll give you a good view so you can see it. That's my measuring. Cuts this stuff like butter. That's why I would rather prefer use this. As you can see, I got my goggles on. Make sure you wear safety goggles. And see, it gives such a nice smooth edge cut. That's paint on the edge side. Nice and smooth. Not even gonna get cut or anything like that. That's one. Make sure we get these all in the right corner. 32. Okay. Now let's go on with the next one. Like butter. That's two. Those are my bottom, the horizontal ones. Now this is the vertical ones. I'm sure y'all can see. You see how this stuff is cutting so easy, right? Opposed to me with the shears straight. Or with the hacksaw. Nah, with this here, nice and easy.
Safety first, and don't get it so close to your fingers.
Yes. Matter of fact, let's go over here. Stop it from falling so easy. Smooth edge. And down to the last one. All right, folks, so now we got it all cut. So now we're gonna put it together. It's actually very simple to put these together. I'll explain what this is. These are your corner connectors, and this is your tension spring. You know, your tension spring, which allows you to push it in the corner of your window and then level it out where it gives a nice snug fit. These are very easy to do. So, remember I told you, these are gonna be my horizontal ones, and these are gonna be my vertical ones. It's real simple. It actually lets you know, as you can see it has a square and then it has a little space there. That lets you know the reason of that space is for these little pieces here. Goes right in there. So let me show you. It goes, oh, excuse me. We're gonna line this up like this. So what am I doing here? So we're gonna do, boom. We're gonna do this like that. See these little things here? Goes right in there. So you get that in there. And then what I said, and then this would be my vertical. Remember, don't make the mistake that allows, it won't allow you to make the mistake anyway. Imagine I put this like this, then you go, how you gonna get your screen to cross that? It won't allow you because think about it. Remember I told you about that little cut there, the little, see the insert there? It needs to fit with that. So you won't be able to do it wrong. It's almost like dummy proof. So you gotta go turn it that way. You know what I'm saying? And then see, now you lined up with that little piece there, that little square. And you just slide that right in, and it's gonna line right up perfect. See there? It's that easy, folks. It's that easy. Now, get our other vertical piece, and it's gonna come over to this side. Now, we're gonna get another corner piece. Same thing what I told you before. It looks like a square, but then it got a little extra piece right there. And that's what these little inserts for, the little nudges. I'll go right on there, nice and tight. And what, remember I told you before, it's dummy proof. You cannot slide it in this way. Remember that little piece that sticks out, it will not allow you. It has to be, these pieces need to go in there. So it's actually dummy proof. So, boom, you gotta turn it around, and you gotta go this way. Those little pieces gotta slide right in there, in that slot. Oh, look at me. Put a little elbow grease. See? And there you go. Now let's do the last part. Put this down on the floor. Get your edge again, your corner's edge. And as always, I'm gonna keep saying it. The little slot, see, it's squared, and then you got the little piece that sticks out. That's for these edges. So you put that in there. Boom. And the same thing for here. Remember I told you, it's like it's dummy proof. With the edges, see those edges? That means this edge should be sticking down. Boom. And it gives you a perfect, look at that, see? And then you come with your last corner piece. Same thing again, I always explain on every last one. See, it's like a square, then it got the little notch sticking out. That's for the edges. Slide that in there, boom. And then you, same thing for here, it applies for here too. And you got that right in there. And your screen is done. Now let's just, oh, you know what? I made one little boo-boo. Not a boo-boo, but I forgot one little crucial thing. I didn't put my extension pieces on it, see? That's a good thing. So we're gonna do that now. It's real simple to do this too. All you gotta do, pull that back out. And the way this goes, it slides in there like that. It's gonna slide right in there. Like that. And you put it right back in. Now you got your extension. Real simple, right, folks? And you're gonna do another one right here. It's gotta match up with that one. So we're gonna pull that out. Pull that out. Oh, my extension right here. We want it to look just like that one. So take your extension piece, and it's gonna slide right in there and make it go. See how it slides right up like a paper clip. You get it just like a paper clip, see? And it slides all the way in. And then you just put this right back in. My hand's greasy. There we go. And there's your extension. Boom. Now let me just show you a quick one. Show you that it fits. I measured for this window here. Obviously I gotta put the screen in it. So I'm just show you a quick fit right now. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, look at me. See, like I said, it's good to learn from mistakes. Guess what I did? I put the extensions at the bottom. Now I realize they gotta go on the sides. But let's see anyway. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to get that in there.
Wasn't that one from over there?
Supposed to have it to the side. So let's do that. So now if I go this through there. Looks like I got this a little too long. But that's fine. That's how you learn from your mistakes. Look at it. What was I thinking? How did I measure that wrong? I got a big gap. Let's get those measurements right, folks. Did I measure the wrong window? Looks like it. I don't know how the heck I did that. But you're gonna get it right. It certainly ain't this way. That's too long.
Say you were measuring that window.
No, I measured this one, but then I went over there and showed you. It's no big deal.
Okay.
We'll get it right. Hey, look, watch this. Now we're gonna get it right. Right on the spot. So, this is gonna go up in there like that. Eventually it's gonna be like that. Boom. That's how it's gonna be. Boom. We're gonna come down here. All right, I know how I did that. All right, see, like when I measured it before, I know my measurements was right, but as you can see, this is way too big for the window. So remember, I've said it a lot of times in a lot of my videos, the old saying, the old axiom that goes, a wise man learns from their mistakes, but an even wiser man learns from other people's mistakes. So learn from my mistake. See, the mistake that I made, I didn't take the little corner pieces into accountability. And each one is 3/4. So it's 3/4 here, 3/4 there. You add them together, that means I need to take 1.5 inches off horizontal and 1.5 inches off vertical. And what's even crazy about it, it goes to show, sometimes even me, I make mistakes, I be stubborn just like a lot of people. Don't want to just read the instructions. Because if I simply would have read the instructions, it tells you just that. Look, it says it right there. Measure the opening where screen will be. Place. Subtracting 1.5 inches, 3/4, add them together, that's 1.5. 1.5 inches from the width and the height, allowing for corner keys. See? So you see that, it said it right there. But you know, we are all guilty of that sometimes. We just want to look at the pictures and we don't want to actually read. But it says it right there, which corrects my mistake. But now I have corrected it. Now, 1.5 inches horizontal on this one, 1.5 inches horizontal on that one, 1.5 inches off on this one, 1.5 inches on this one. So vertical, 1.5 inches off, horizontal, 1.5 inches off. So now let me get to cutting again. Now, as I said, you need your screen spleen, but these come with it already. I already took out this one, took out this one. Now we'll take out this side one. So I don't misplace it. I'm putting them already belong. So this one go this, I can go there. And this one, put them all where they belong, that way I don't misplace them. And now, put your screen up here. Just like the other video I did right here. Make sure when you cut this screen, you get yourself a nice, sharp blade edge. That way it cuts you a nice, neat cut. So now, we'll get a little extra on all the edges. And you simply just put this back in here, and then you cut it afterwards. When you put this in here, that's when you use this here. Just simply groove it right in there. It's that simple, folks. You know, let's go with. I like the way that went. We can put that a little bit further down. We have a nice edge all the way through. Just go all the way through. There, go. Shouldn't have to do no cutting, but looks like I have to do a little cutting. Alright. Alright. Now, do this side. Same procedure. You want it, you don't want no wrinkles all up in it, so when you're putting this, make sure you pull it tight. Okay, on this side, same procedure. You get your roller knife, you can roll that stuff in there. That simple. Like I said, like rolling a pizza. And the last one here, you said pull it nice and tight. Put it right all the way in that corner. Roll the knife in there. It's gonna help pull it for you to make sure it's tight. And that's it. Now, it's the part where I said you're gonna have yourself a nice get yourself a nice blade, get a new one. That way you get a nice sharp edge and you cut right along it. As long as you got yourself a nice sharp edge, you don't gotta press hard. Okay? You got a nice sharp edge. Let the knife do all the work. You do not have to press hard. Okay? Let the knife do the work. Let the knife do all the work. You should not be pressing hard enough. I want to keep saying that. People know there's no reason you should be pressing hard with that knife. Now you got a nice sharp edge, a nice sharp knife, a new blade, let's just say that. As long as you get a new blade, less work you gotta do. Put this edge a little bit, a little too long. Too long. Come right around. And it cuts like as people would say, like butter, right?
Mm-hmm.
as well. Take that off. Coming all the way around. Like I said, the key is having a new blade. That way you ain't gotta work. You shouldn't have to force it. Okay? Should cut nice and easy. That's it. Now, do your excess in the corners if you have to. In this case, I did. You see, there's your screen. But let me show you something else, folks. Come over here. Here's another crucial thing to take into consideration when you're installing this. Don't make the mistake of trying to install it from the outside if you got a window like this. I got extra extenders on the outside that extend out. So if you're gonna cut it to fit from the outside, you're gonna wind up cutting it too short. You need to cut it to fit to its groove so it's nice and snug, but put it in from the inside. All right, so this is the part where I was talking about. You see how you got the extra extender and it's from the outside. So if I would have fitted this to fit from the outside to try to get this in, I'd have wound up making this screen shorter than what it really is. So because I got this extender on both sides, you fit it in from the inside. You won't make the mistake of having a line that's actually shorter than what it actually should be. So take that definitely into consideration. Should do the other side first. There we go. Screen. We're gonna take a look from the outside. Go take a look from the outside, see what it looks like. Well, let's see. Put the window back up. Now you got a screen. Stop. All right, and this is a complete job. You get a good picture right there. As I said, it's called Build Your Own Screen. Comes with the complete kit. Now you can see, now we got a snug fit all the way around. And now we got a screen. As you all can see, no screen over there. So we got more to do. But now you know how to do it. It's that simple, folks. You can do it. As I always say, you can do it.